And welcome back to Bros in a Landfill, right when you thought we were done with the monkeys.
We are never done with the monkeys.
We are never done
Repeat.
with the monkeys.
Like, I mean, it's our bread and butter. Why would we stop?
True.
We've done a bunch of Monkey Ball Let's Plays. We've done a Monkey Ball podcast episode.
We've done exactly 3.
Like, it's pretty impressive. I mean, don't forget that silly Halloween thing that we did. That was definitely real. It's definitely real.
Yeah, that's real. I'm still. I don't know how my laptop is in here. I haven't been fed in days.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just trapped in the monkey ball.
I mean, why do you think
tilting around the arena?
I mean, why do you think Tar's stuck Let's Playing all these Monkey Ball stuff? Like, that isn't him Let's Playing it. He is Mimi. He is Mimi in those episodes.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, me neither. He's not actually Mimi. It's just a representation, so you don't see who he actually is.
That's true.
Yes. Anyways, just when you thought that we ran out of Monkey Ball content, just when I thought we ran out of Monkey Ball content, Tar decides to go about and join in with some people to do some Monkey Ball races.
That's true. We've been doing this for about a month now. Well, okay, so I didn't join in the first one, but from the second one onward, I've joined in.
I gotta say, Tar, I am quite offended that these Monkey Ball races aren't you guys actually playing Monkey Race.
Well,
it's false advertising. I mean, what can I say?
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's Interval's fault. So speaking of Interval, do you want to give a little introduction to the audience what this Monkey Ball Race stuff is?
So every Saturday on twitch.tv/interval_1, that's our plug, at roughly 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, the boys and I gather together to race through a Super Monkey Ball custom hack as fast as we can.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that something like this hasn't already been a thing, given that like speedrunner communities already sort of do this, you know?
So it was a thing in the past. However, I think this was before I actually got around to getting my Wii set up to run custom hacks.
Yeah, this community has been around for a while.
And just one more thing. If you are tuned in to the Bros in a Landfill Discord server, I will always post a link whenever we are about to start up the race.
Yep, so you can either follow Interval 1 on Twitch, join the Bros in a Landfill Discord server, and...
Nice.
Who knows?
Nice tongue slip there.
Yep. And when you join into the live stream when it's happening, make sure to write #TarGang. We gotta give the boy Tar some support. You know, he's ballers, but you know sometimes just the stages just scuff him a little too much.
I think I'm just bad at the video game.
I wouldn't necessarily just say that.
I'm a fraud, and we all know this.
I think there's a huge difference between playing by yourself and practicing, and then being put on the spot.
That's true.
In the competitive setting, it's like even like you used to do competitive Smash stuff in the past in the local scene.
Yeah, and unfortunately, my arcade shut down.
Oh yes.
Did not survive the pandemic, unfortunately.
Nope. But even you could say like there's a big difference between like playing at home with CPUs or playing with friends competitively. But like when you're actually like in that tournament setting, like the stakes are so much higher, and part of competing is being able to.
You make it sound like we're racing for rewards, and not just clout. Clout, quote unquote.
There is nothing more important than clout these days.
That's true, actually.
I mean. But in all reality, like when you're putting on a show, when you have an audience, when you're aware of other people making progress around you, then it's a very interesting dynamic of when every mistake you make becomes a bit more stressful. And you can even say this when we do our Let's Plays. like when we're recording for long periods of time, I was like, I can see when you're starting to um kind of like break down a bit, like
Yeah,
become too exhausted
when the
or
tilt
stressed.
factor starts coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah. And sometimes what I find is that you'll be really soaring smoothly through like stages, but then a tilt factor starts, and once the tilt factor starts, it's like I think not the
See,
previous, like not the one from this week, but the one from last week definitely got tilted really
oh yeah, the
early.
651 race. That was
Yeah,
bad.
you got
That I had a terrible world one, and the
it's
terrible world one is all it takes.
yeah. Whereas, like I'd say with the most recent, like which pack did you guys play most recently?
That was Community Pack 1.0.
Ooh. Where like you got fourth in that one,
Yes, fourth out
but
of seven.
your performance is a lot more consistent going through.
Yeah, I had a lot more time to grind 1.0. I was so okay. So I was actually more fuck. What's the word? Um, I was a lot more diligent about my grinding in
Mm.
for 1.0. I did have plans to grind 651, and for the most part, I managed to stick to it. Like the only world I didn't really manage to grind that hard for 651 was World 7.
I see.
But I guess
So
I just didn't iron out my movement enough for the early worlds.
but my question, like any like sort of sport, I would guess, like grinding is like the equivalent of training. What's like a grinding session like when you're preparing for like a race like that?
Grinding session. Okay, so what do you mean?
So I get the idea, like, oh, you're playing through all these stages, but those, I mean, we're talking about like 100 stages that you have to be brushed up and prepared for a record, like for whatever. And when I'm seeing you like record on the Let's Play, like especially when we start at 651, like you breeze through the start of 651.
Well, yeah, because the start of
Um,
651 is easy.
yeah. Um, but at the same time, like even like I said with guiding, like as we got to later stages, like and you were grinding in your off time to prepare, like just what sort of like process do you go through?
Um, Mostly it's just me throwing myself at the brick wall until either it or I break. But that's just for like grinding to beat a stage. Grinding to beat a stage and grinding to optimize a stage are two very different things. Um, there's a grinding to optimize a stage is very much more about consistency than anything else. For instance, in the 1.0, I in the 1.0 race, I called the attention to the fact that World 9 Stage 1, Endless, that's an auto level. That is as consistent as it gets. And I knew I'm bad at that stage. There was no reason for me not to just hold neutral. So that's one I didn't have to grind super hard. But then you get to stages like Brook or what's another one? Not Custom Logo. Or Square Stair. Or Open Maze. Open Maze 1, rather. Those required a lot more work in order to refine my movement on.
Yeah, this is partially why I implore any of you guys to watch like not even just like the Let's Plays, because the Let's Plays I think are one thing. Like watching these races, watching these people who've been playing Monkey Ball for years, like I I'll be honest, like I'm there cheering you on, but like whenever I'm watching someone like Ike do a run, it's like holy shit.
Oh no, Ike's a boss.
Yeah, like how much Monkey Ball do you have to play to be that good at Monkey Ball?
I don't fucking know.
Like the man like lives and breathes it. It
The
seems like.
Ike's movement is so good. Like Ike, I think Ike probably has the best movement but no, not the best movement. But his movement is up there. There are some people who grind like Gaiden in 651. Like for instance, you remember the grand finale, right?
Yes.
Um, shit. What was the world record time on that? Let me look that up. Actually, Gaiden level leaderboards. It's something absurd. Like it's sub 1 minute. Uh.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's sub 40 seconds.
Oh, geez.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
It's just above 40 seconds, rather.
So yeah.
259.93 is the record time for the grand finale.
Anybody who's confused, go back and watch our grand finale of
The very end.
The very end.
I finished with less than a minute, although I was playing very cautious toward the end because I didn't want to screw up the spiral tower at the end because that's a very embarrassing place to screw up.
Yeah, like, but it goes back to the point, like, how much do you need to be playing these stages over and over again? Something I've really been trying to grow into with games is like when I was younger and I see people playing games good, I just assumed, oh, they're just good at games. And then over time, it's like, oh no, these people put a ridiculous amount of time into games. And the closest thing that I've been doing to like playing hard stuff is the Kingdom Hearts critical mode, limited cut bosses. And those guys
Here we go with the Kingdom Hearts again.
Yeah. And those guys are bonkers, but even just like the grind for that, it's like it's just watching patterns and making the right move at the right time, where something like Monkey Ball is such a physics-based game where even being 1 pixel off can like throw a run.
Egad, slow mechanics. Don't traumatize me like that.
I'm sorry. But like even if, like not even just like that, like just watching everybody else like playing and just like I mean I would think something like watching you guys go through custom logo and just seeing all the falls like in the middle of the like, even though it seems like a pretty straightforward.
Oh, it is a straightforward level. It's just not a straightforward level to complete quickly.
Yeah, well, and that's exactly my point. Like you could theoretically just take yourself slowly through it, but like for racing, like that's pretty bonkers.
Right. You remember Funhouse from 651, right?
Yes.
Recently it was determined that you can grab if you have perfect aerial control, you can grab 17 bunches. I think was it 16 or 17? Let me actually double check. I don't want to. Okay, 16 bunches and grab the blue goal if you have perfect movement.
You know that's something like maybe like even not just doing races, you guys could do see who can get the most bunches in a run.
I think 18 is the absolute maximum you can get, but you'd time over and you wouldn't be able to save the replay of it.
Well, I'm just talking about like overall in like as a sort of monkey ball like race sort of thing. I don't know.
Like first to 999 bananas.
Yeah, like that sort of or like whoever has the most bananas at the end, or bananas kind of.
Well, okay, so it doesn't track past 999.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I guess theoretically then first to 999 wins. So then you're like you're put in this position of like, well, do I quickly finish this stage that's hard to get the bananas, or I take my time to get as many bananas as I can?
That's where score strats would actually come very much in handy. Because score strats are all about finding that perfect balance between collecting a lot of bananas and getting a fast time.
Yeah. Or I could even say like you guys could do like death runs where like you get 1 life, see how far you can get.
So I actually used to try to do that casually in vanilla Monkey Balls. I could never get it all the way to the end, but I always made it very close. But in both Super Monkey Ball 1 and Super Monkey Ball 2, I could get very close with in expert to master or expert to master extra. Um, on just one life, I could probably do it now.
Yeah, you're. I mean, after seeing all those stuff that you can pull off right now, it's pretty crazy. Though I guess this comes back to what is your favorite thing about doing the monkey races? And
Favorite thing about doing the monkey races? Um, well, I like seeing if I got a good end position. I don't usually tune into the stream because Twitch and I don't have a very good relationship with each other. Um, but so usually I'll pop in just to see what place I got.
Mhm.
Although meeting it up with the lads is also quite enjoyable.
Yeah, no, you guys are pretty funny. Like having like just especially with all the monkey ball knowledge, like it's funny. Like you got Interval there, who's like this historian of like the community, and you're all talking about all these stages and whatnot, and it's like it's being in like in a somewhat like gaming community. It's like you monkey ball is not one of those things you'd expect to just have like this like such an enthusiastic community behind it.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
Uh, I guess so. Uh, I'm trying to think exactly what I was trying to say with that.
That was
So
code for think carefully about your next
yeah,
words.
no, like yeah, that is the story of my life. Me saying things and then me having to think carefully about like how that came off. You have no idea how much trouble I've got myself into not thinking.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I guess more because Monkey Ball is such a niche sort of community. Like seeing it in action and seeing the people play it, it is clear why people love this game, and it's
Oh,
clear.
Monkey Ball's sick. Nobody can argue that.
Yeah, like yeah, and it's like it's like, in the process of like watching it, it's like it's almost baffling how it isn't a bigger thing. Like um
Well,
like
it's sort of like what Lunch has said in the past when we've done our Monkey Ball Let's Plays. Like
yeah
this is a niche within a niche.
yeah yeah,
Uh,
but I
and like the barriers to entry for for these custom levels is very high. It's not like Mario Maker
mhm.
where you can just pop in a cartridge. You have to
Yeah.
have some technical know-how in order to even assemble the files for Nintendo, which is the program that I use to run the hacks. You need to
Yeah.
get your
No,
own
I
like SD card. You need to figure out how to extract the ISO files, etc., etc., etc.
yeah, and I definitely get that, but at the same time, like Monkey Ball is one of those things that's so visually satisfying to see someone play at a high level.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
where I'd say like I'd say maybe like a similar sort of community. Like I'd say like I'm saying this. Okay, so Lunch is a Sonic guy. Tyler's the Monkey Ball guy. I'm the Kingdom Hearts guy. That's
of
just
course.
how things. But like I'm like for me like I go and I watch like I've watched like Kingdom Hearts like randomizer speed runs and
Oh
like
wait. Oh, that sounds like torture, actually.
oh and like well it's really it was specifically Kingdom Hearts 2 one and like while in a lot of ways it's very visually satisfying to see someone play like at a high level like watching like even like level 1 like people like fight critical bosses at like level 1 and stuff a lot of the time it's just the same thing. Like
Mm,
you're not if that makes sense. Like
a, a
it's
little bit.
like you it's very I guess in a way it's very anime. It's the same thing where like with fighting game tournaments where a lot of the hype in fighting game tournaments come down to um really close matches or comebacks or whatnot. But for the
Okay.
most parts but for most parts for visually speaking like if you've been watching the games you know what the combos look like. Um at some point you're only watching it for the skill Um, where
Yeah,
I
like
think
the
with
okay.
where I think with something like Monkey Ball, like there is so much motion and movement happening on the screen, and the clear endpoint of bashing through that tape at the end, especially like in epic ways, is pretty freaking dope. Like the entire process of watching a Monkey Ball run is very entertaining.
Right. Uh, so I actually want to ask you. So we've done races for, uh, well, I have done races for Community Hack 1.5 Definitive Edition. I've done a race for Universe's Final Mix. I've done a race for 651 Worlds 1 through 8, and now I've done a race for Community Pack 1.0. Which one was the most entertaining for you?
See, I think that's
I
a
I realize I'm asking this with you just coming fresh off of
yeah. Well,
the
it's
1.0.
yeah, I know I'd say it's a bit weird of a question to ask because I've got different feelings about each one, and a lot of it's not just a lot of it's not really going to come down to the
Right.
stages themselves. Like I'd
Right.
probably say my least favorite one's the 651 one, just because like I already knew what the stages were like, and also I was just
Ah,
feeling
so
bad
you're
because you
like
got
me, who's just got to have more new content to absorb.
it's not just like I liked it, but it was also brought down by the fact that I was just feeling bad you got so scuffed early on.
Yeah.
Like that really killed the enjoyment. It's like, oh damn it, my friend Tar, he's got real scuffed. But it was I mean it was fun watching you like make up the difference at the same time. Like it could have ended a lot worse for you.
I clutched fourth place from the jaws
Yeah,
of fifth.
that was entertaining at the end. Um I feel like the commentary in the most recent 1.01 was pretty golden. Like I,
Hey,
I
especially when it came down to the best stage, Mimi's macaroni.
yes, yes. Mimi's macaroni was the best stage. Don't at me. That's the only reason why the 1.0. Um,
Highlight of
I
1.0 confirmed.
I do think that 1.0 in general being a bit feeling a bit more casual compared to the first two that you guys did allowed more. It felt like you guys were having more fun with it.
Yeah. So I think once a month we're planning on doing a uh we're planning on doing a race of just an absolute dog shit hack. And 1.0 was our dog shit hack race for this month.
I believe it. Yeah, 1.0 was different because there's like was interesting because there's like just some stages that were like super easy, some stages that were super stupid. Then you have things like Mimi's macaroni, which are just
Shit.
completely
What
like
was the other best stage? I can't remember what it was. It wasn't
reverse
Reverse
asylum.
Asylum.
You guys need to do a race of just like auto levels.
No, please.
Um, I'm trying to think what the other was it Chaos Drop?
No, not Chaos Fall. It was in like World 4 or something.
Uh, I don't remember much from Mode Floor. I remember you liking that like leaping one quite a bit.
Yeah, Long Leaps. Long Leaps was always a fun stage. Uh,
I remember you not particularly liking this version of Rings.
yeah, the ring attack stage. From
Yeah.
so, how surprised were you to see ring attack in 1.0?
Um, I was like maybe 25% surprised. I know a lot of these, just from hearing you talk about stages when we do the Let's Plays, a lot of these stages like get remastered and whatnot and put into newer hacks. Or
Yeah.
like you have like beta versions and like the community packs. So I wasn't necessarily too surprised.
Okay. Fair enough.
I was surprised how dog shit it was though.
Nah, like, well, okay. So, like,
Yeah.
it was said in the race that At the time, the Ring Attack was like super awesome. That
I
version,
know.
that dog shit version of Ring Attack was like the best shit at the time.
Yeah, I mean, but that kind of like shows just like how much
Yeah.
the modding community has grown since then.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why we even did 1.0.
It's like I think I think it's cool just saying like how like I mean I know like the meme is that like it's scuffed, but it definitely
Fuck, this is
one of the
bothering me. What was that other best stage? Keep talking. I'm looking it up.
yeah, but I think what makes 1.0 like something special is you see a lot of like a lot of passion from these young creators where and it's just a lot of like ideas thrown at a wall. Whereas I even just looking at something like Gaiden and 651, it's like they they feel like they're on such a different level where they almost feel like almost close to something like a professional work rather than a fan project, if that makes
Right.
like 651 is very clean. Let's don't get me wrong. But it's sometimes it's nice. Like I guess Lunch recently did a live stream where he was just playing like these Mario fan games and like Sonic fan games, and there's just I just find there's this charm to like these scuffed fan projects that are a bit messy.
Oh yeah. Shoot, I thought I had a thought on that Waluigi one.
Is this the pack with LeBron James?
No, I think LeBron James is its own separate like ISO.
Oh, okay.
I'm not playing LeBron James on
What the fuck is the LeBron James stage?
it's yeah.
I might have to look that up after the fact. Like it's just
I encourage you to do so.
you know what? Screw this. I'm currently looking up LeBron James on my phone.
Amazing. Uh yeah, I can't find it. Oh, wait. No, it was it Fick was it Ficladesk? I can't remember what the old
I
one.
remember you guys talking about Ficladesk. I don't.
The one where you have to fucking go inside the sphere. I don't know what Ficladesk means. Or Fickledesk or however that's pronounced.
Uh, I would say something else that like I enjoyed watching about the 1.01 is that since it being a community pack, it having like it being this collection of a bunch of different creators, it was nice to see all these different like artistic approaches to Monkey Ball. Like as
Yeah,
opposed
again,
to
just like seeing what stuck.
yeah, well, like that and like as a like where obviously like 651 and Gaiden were made by like individual like groups of creators. Um, it like they all like have like one distinct vision and like one distinct kind of theme going throughout that you can kind of see like
Yeah,
our
like
approach to
you
Monkey
can you
Ball.
can see each designer's kind of philosophy for what Super Monkey Ball quote unquote should be.
Yeah, where with Community Pack 2 is like you were getting something different with each stage. Like and I think that kind of made the race aspect of like very interesting to watch because like it wasn't just like this ramp up of difficulty or a collection of stages like me going into 1.0 not expecting what not knowing really what it was and just sometimes just getting these goofy ass stages was quite enjoyable.
Yeah, I can't find it. Rip.
Oh god. First video that comes up, I've played the hardest monkey ball levels ever made.
Was that one for Kaizo?
I don't know. I typed in Super Monkey Ball 2 mod LeBron James, um, but yes, I don't know. I need to watch these. Someone did a custom level pack V.20 long play. I might have to see that. I don't
and
know.
I keep away from redacted. I'd keep away from 2.0.
Okay. I mean, you know more about Monkey Ball than I do, so I can't.
Well, okay, so that one just has a really messy background that
Hmm.
it's probably best just to be. It's probably best if we just kept it swept under the rug.
Like, so, I get. Let me move on to I guess like a similar new topic.
Mm-hmm.
So you were talking about it earlier that it's hard to get into the Monkey Ball mod community just because of all the technological stuff. But let's say someone like watches like the races or whatever, or even maybe someone like already like plays like mods and whatnot, but they just want to get into the community. Like what is the best way for someone who's interested to get into like the Monkey Ball mod slash racing scene?
So there are multiple Discord servers that are dedicated to Super Monkey Ball hacks. There, I am in two of them. One is just a general Monkey Ball thing. One is for hack speed running specifically. I know there is another dedicated Discord server for um, for creating levels. If you so if you so I found these Discord servers just by looking at YouTube videos of Super Monkey Ball custom content. That's how I got into it. So we can probably throw some Discord links in the description below if you are
Hell yeah.
interested in
Hell yeah.
Super Monkey Ball
Well,
custom content.
yeah, I'll throw them right below intervals. Twitch
Yeah, we're
feed
shilling a
buffer.
shit ton today. A
Well, you know what
shill
they say,
ton, if you will.
the best way to make the best way to show yourself is to show other people
That's true. I don't
because
know
they
if that's
appreciate
true,
it. I don't know
actually.
because they appreciate it, and you know what they say about people who appreciate you? They
They
return the
use
favor
you!
sometimes.
Oh,
They
okay.
use you. They use you, but then they feel bad, and then they return the favor unless they're sociopaths. And I'm pretty sure Interval is not a sociopath.
um, we.
So
Go ahead.
okay. So we have all that. So we have the Discord servers, and then for like setting up the mod stuff and stuff. I know you play on your Wii.
I play on a homebrewed Wii. However, we also custom content will also accept runs if you are playing on Dolphin Emulator.
Now, what are the so this is something that I was actually curious watching the you guys doing this. Like, what's the difference, like the real difference between playing on the console versus the emulator? Because just from the general conversation, like it seemed like the preferred way to do it was on the console.
So console is basically just more reliable. Uh, if you're playing on if you're not playing on Dolphin, you don't have to worry about whether or not you'll hit a sudden lag spike, because Dolphin is very cool, a registered trademark. Um, Also, if you're playing on console, well, Super Monkey Ball was a console game, so I imagine it feels a lot more natural. I wouldn't know. Again, I don't have Dolphin.
Like, do people who use like Dolphin like they use like controllers, or they use like mouse and keyboard? Because that sounds like
I
torture
wouldn't
to play
know.
with mouse and
I don't actually hear too much about Dolphin
you
players.
know, if any of you guys listening are a Monkey Ball mod community player on emulator, leave down below what is the preferred way to play emulator with controller. I mainly mention that because uh unfortunately I myself do not have a Wii, and while I have no intention of ever trying to go professional because I suck at games. I suck more than Tar, if you can believe that.
Gosh! Imagine sucking more than me.
I actually kind of want to pick up some of this stuff, you know?
It's great
Like
fun.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks like a lot of fun. Like as I was saying earlier, like talking about like playing the Kingdom Hearts shooting, but that's some of the most fun I've had playing video games is right recently has been just fighting these really really hard bosses in Kingdom Hearts 3 after a
Right,
really
they're
pissy easy
like,
game.
okay, so I'm not crazy, right? There's something therapeutic about ramming your head into the brick wall over and over again.
Well, yes, but also I kind of get that. So you know that I'm guessing I've discovered a similar feel like the similar feeling of when you when you figure out an optimized run like like when you optimize or a skip how good that feels.
Yeah.
So and
Or like when
there's a
everything comes together for that good IL.
yeah. So and like there's one of the bosses in in the fight is like one of the bosses you fight is in the limited cut data area is Vanitas, who's a villain from Birth by Sleep. Now, when bosses get to a certain point of their HP, they use something called a desperation move, which is pretty stupid. Like these like stupid big strong attacks, you can't attack them, whatever, and they can kill you
Mm-hmm.
pretty much
Makes
easily.
sense.
Um, and Phineas's desperation move is pure cancer because it like he goes into like this sphere and he shoots out like shot like well he shoots out like powered keyblade things at like well aura things at you that you can't block that you have to
Okay.
dodge, but he also shoots out shadows of himself at you that you can't that are really hard to dodge and you have to block. So then you have like to do the split second timing of seeing if it's got like a purple aura or if it's the black shadow coming at you, and you have to determine if you need to dodge and block in like a matter of like a second. And I am not that good, but there is a if you're in one of your form changes, or you're pro gamer enough, you can skip that and cancel that as he's going because he has a split second opening before he goes into his desperation move. And I figured this like so. I think this is like a commonly known thing on the community, but I didn't know this when I did it. So the first time I canceled out his desperation move was fucking priceless. I imagine it's a similar feeling when you accidentally figure out a skip.
Oh, there are
Like
no accidents.
yeah.
Except for the
Well,
ones that are.
yeah. Well, it's like when you I guess like in the case of Monkey Ball, it's like when you think that you fucked up, but then you save it and like you actually save yourself time.
Um, okay, so you know where there is a strat like that?
Hmm.
Mimi's macaroni.
I mean, I saw that's essentially kind of what you did. Like like was that
Well,
the stage
okay,
where
so
like
oh yeah, that did happen. Except
yeah.
most of the time I do it better. So if you do that stage blue goal like I got, if you do it the way you're supposed to, you usually get around a 48. But if you kind of slip into the crack like I did and fall directly into that chute where the blue goal is, you can get like a 50 or a 51 even. But I ended up with
Ooh,
a 47 because I kind of fumbled it.
okay. But still, that was one of those things where it was like, oh no, he fucked up. Oh no, he didn't fuck up. You know,
Right?
very
Yeah.
entertaining.
That was the sloppy version of it, of the
Yes.
unintended skip. Because like
Also,
with a level like that where you're kind of bouncing all around these chutes, it's very difficult to actually control yourself and get anything resembling consistent movement.
yeah. No, I definitely get that. It's like when you're in like one of those like tubed water slides and you're just being thrown
Oh
about.
yeah, that's a very apt comparison to that stage.
Yeah.
Except it's a slide with OSHA violations written all over it. There's like cracks everywhere. We
I
don't
mean,
know how the ride is still open.
it's fucking macaroni, man.
We've popped many inner tubes on the corners of those slides.
Yep. Poor Mimi's macaroni. What was I going to
The
say?
best stage.
Yeah, best stage. So I guess going into like Mimi's macaroni being a meme stage, like what other like good meme stages like are out there?
Oh dear. Okay, so you saw the Dokkan course.
Yeah.
You saw Reverse Asylum.
Reverse Asylum. What was the gimmick of Reverse Asylum? Because that was really hard to follow while you're
Fuck
playing it.
if
What's
I
the gimmick
wait.
for that one?
Oh, like how does the stage?
Yeah,
work.
how does the stage? Yeah, because it was really
Okay,
hard to follow. Because of all the rock texture, it was hard to follow.
right. Okay, so that stage is full of one-way platforms. Um,
Mm.
like for instance, if you're just coming off of the starting ramp, there's or actually no, like just right after the initial drop, there's a one-way wall that there's a one-way platform that you go through, which means you can't get back up to the starting platform.
Oh.
Once you get past that initial turnaround, there's a whole bunch of one-way platforms that help get you up that steep ramp. Um, right on top of the final room, you can actually fall on top of there, and there's a one-way ceiling, which means you can soft lock yourself and you have to reset.
That sucks.
That stage is basically all one-way platforms.
I guess the idea of it is it kind of makes you crazy.
It sure do.
Just like
Let's see.
Asylum.
What
Nice.
what what other stages were there? No. Oh, OG Swerve Highway is a little bit of a meme. Um, OG Holy Mountain. Well, okay, so OG Holy Mountain wasn't really a meme. It's just uh, a stage that shouldn't have been as poorly designed as it was.
Of course.
Da, 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 da. There were so in beginner there are two hold up stages, which is well and fun.
Yes.
What other? There's a stage in advanced called Bumper Talion, which
Hmm.
is which sure is something. The end bit is an OCD nightmare. Like nothing is flush with anything. Um, oh, we um we actually went over balance 2, which took all of 2 seconds to create. Aside from the decorative bumpers on either side of the goal, which probably bumped it up to around 7, I think is what the commentary was there.
Nice.
Um, there's a whole bunch of stages that are just words.
Yes.
You
My
saw a
favorite stage
couple
is
there.
words. Custom logo. Yes.
Custom logo, true logo.
What is the
There are a
best word
couple.
stage?
What is the best word stage? Jeff.
um, what's the story with was it like True Options or something like that?
Oh, so I actually have not seen True Options. I don't know if that's an actual stage that exists or if it was just a stage that was like speculated.
Mm.
But I actually don't have any info on that.
Okay. Interval. If you're here, please illuminate.
Yes, please. Um, oh, actually, meme stage. Advanced 9 Gone Attack.
What?
So this was before. So 1.0 came out before they knew how to play with level IDs. And Advanced 9 is a stage that actually could not have been edited beyond texturing for some reason. Otherwise, the game crashes.
Of course.
So they just put. So the standard goal on Advanced 8 was actually a green goal, but there's a hidden blue goal that will take you to this stage, and it is just this absolutely terrible like MS Paint MS Paint portrait of Gon just plastered over the entire stage. Like starting platforms, all of the obstacles had the texture. Even the goal had this texture on it.
Oh, dear God. God, I kind of want to see this now. Oh my god.
Maybe if I do end up playing 1.0 for the channel, I will definitely show you the stage. Um,
Yeah, as long as we get to make a 3-hour movie out of it.
Egads.
Yeah.
3 hour rendition of Gone Attack. Fucking when.
Um, I guess before we move on to before we move on to the ending things out, do you have like any final thoughts about the races and monkey ball races and jazz?
Fast monkey. Monkey go
Yeah.
zoom. Good monkey
And
go fast.
yeah. And my last question to you, do you have any call outs? Do you have any words to say to your competitors?
Nope.
Not even friendly, nice words. Come on, we gotta have some drama. We gotta have some drama.
Ike's a fucking boss. Interval, thank you for organizing all of these. I don't really know who else to call out. True fucking get good.
There's our drama. That's what we need.
There's the drama. There you go. Try since you wanted it so badly.
Yeah.
I don't really know who else I would call out, honestly. I'm still not super embedded within the community.
Yeah.
I just post a sick clip every now and again.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you are the sick clip man.
Kinda.
I mean, that's what you and both the Bros and the Landfill and the Hipwood server, you do post sick clips, gotta say. Like, vast majority of your posts are sick clips.
That's true. I actually need to get back to clipping 1.5 DE.
Ooh. What's the story behind that?
That is the most recent custom pack to come out. So the IL sheet behind it is not very filled out. So I need to fill it out.
Ooh. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. If you want to see any of
Except I also need to grind for the races, and I'm also grinding Fall Guys because Season 5 just came out, and that's been very fun.
I mean, Fall Guys is essentially Monkey Ball with legs. Like,
I can't believe monkeys don't have legs!
Yeah, never did.
There's a problem with Super Monkey Ball Gaiden.
Yep. Why do you think they use balls? They just roll around.
If you know, you know.
Yes. The more you know. But yeah, I guess I'm just
assuming this is Try's final thoughts, registered trademark.
Yeah. So Try's very cool registered trademark. Final thoughts registered trademark. Is that
fucking jackass?
You're welcome. So my final thoughts are as a viewer, Monkey Ball races are highly entertaining. I wish Interval and crew the best with continuing on. I look forward to seeing what other packs you guys do in the future, especially the goofy bad ones, because LOL hello funny memes make me laugh.
Wait. So the day after this video goes up, we are going to be racing Flubby's Monkey Ball, which is a very, very short hack. It's just 57 stages.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, it sounds like you've got about a week to hashtag get good.
That's true. That means although the shorter number of stages does mean that I can grind more effectively.
Hell yeah, but don't forget, it's so can your competition.
That is true. I think I'm probably doomed to eternally finish somewhere in the middle.
Hey, if you can get to the top 3, I'll be proud of you.
I was gonna say, except for Universe for some reason. For some reason in Universe, I finished 3rd out of 8.
Yeah, that was impressive. And that was your first one, right?
No, second one.
Oh, that's your second one.
The first one was 1.5 DE.
Did I watch that one?
I
'Cause I
don't.
remember,
I think I. Wait, did I link that one to you? I don't think
I
I
don't
linked
because
that one to you.
no, because the first one I watched
Yeah,
was
the first one. The first one I linked was Universe.
yeah. I can definitely see you not linking the first one because you weren't sure if this was going to be something that you were going to be proud of or continue doing.
Right,
And
right,
then
right, right.
after having fun, it's like, yo, I got to show my friends this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I
Oh, well,
remember something along those
now you
lines.
gotta link me 1.5B so I can see that like in my free time.
Um, did Interval upload one? I don't no. Interval didn't upload 1.5 DE. You're gonna have to clone
No.
the Twitch channel for that. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell my soul to Twitch and its god awful ads that interrupted the worst moments. Like
Egad.
I was like, look, I was trying to catch up. I was trying to like you guys recorded this last one at a bad time for me. You know, like I didn't get a chance to
I'm
watch it. Hey,
sorry.
yo,
We didn't know.
hey. Your live streams don't revolve around me. I can always watch the backup clips. The only thing you miss out is your cheerleader going there and making fun of you.
And this has been Pros in a Landfill.
Signing off. Monkey racing.
Monkey race.